How's it going, everybody? I'm MrShirts, and today we are here in my medieval world / server of Madrith. And you guys don't know what this is. Unless you are from my old channel, you probably will know what Madrith is, but I didn't do much on there, actually, of what Madrith is. And this is what Madrith is. This is my city / town of Feridicus. And so I have some friends on here who build amazing cities, just absolutely incredible. Yeah, so this is what I've been building. Just this city / town, got apple trees, got a ton of good looking stuff, makes it all look really, really nice and such. But today I thought, well, I started building a house and listening to music, and then I realized this would be a really good house to do a video on. So we're going to be building this house here, and I've already laid out the frames, but I didn't want to forget anything and kind of save some time. So again, a little Wolfie friend. Hello, Mr. Wolfie friend. But yeah, so these are what I'm going to be working with today, is our little let's build. So we're just going to be building a small house. So we got 3 in between here, 1 in between there, and we got this. This is where I usually do my signature thing, where it kind of puffs out. But this will be like a roof, triangular roof like that on this side, that side, and that side. So it'll be that shape, but it's got different measurements through here, 3 here, 3 there, then 2 there, and then 1 here, because it's got to fit this small tiny space along the side of the road. And it looks, I think it'll look really good, because the surrounding, look at that, it's just beautiful. It looks amazing. So I already have all the materials in hand, so I thought we would just go ahead and get started. So let's get started with our first material, which is freaking logs. So we're gonna build these up 3 higher, because we need to get the frames right. So I had already almost completed the frame, but before I started doing this video, I just decided, yo, I need a video. You can never have too many of those. So why not do a video on this and just kind of walk you through. Like, this ain't a tutorial, but this is just, you guys get to, like, watch me build, I guess, and just see what, and I'll, like, say what's going through my head as I do it. So usually, as fundamentals, you want to go with odd numbers. Odd numbers are always amazing in medieval building. If you are very highly skilled, you can pull off an even number build, but no matter what, an odd number build, in my opinion, an odd number build always looks better than an even number build. So this is just odd numbers, all of them are odd numbers. 1, except for right here, 2. This is a wall space in between, like, a front piece. Like, these front walls that have a lot of detail to them, they should be odd, but like a wall like this where it just goes 2 back, that's not anything special, because it's just a wall with a window. So yeah, alright, so we got this up, and then I usually add some, like, fencing on these, because it just kind of looks good, and that's just what I do this style of building. I just love the location of this house. It just looks so fun, looks so springtime, looks good. Alright, now we're gonna start connecting these in. Not so used to building a house on camera, because I rarely do it, and it kind of lags me, and I kind of mess up when I place blocks. But yeah, so let's just keep going here. Looks really good so far. Let's change it to daytime. I don't want it to turn night. It'll be dark right now, but it'll light up. Let's go like that. Also, another tip for if you want to become a builder, a good thing to do is always build with smooth lighting, mostly, because smooth lighting does help you look at things and makes things look better. Also, do not, you can, like, really brightness doesn't matter, that's personal preference, but I think moody brightness makes your builds a lot better. So, like, middle of the day, under here, it's like a shady tree, like it would be IRL. It wouldn't be perfectly bright, like, here you go. Like, there's no, like, shade. So if we turn it down to already blind, it looks nice and shady. Looks nice. And hello, Mr. Wolfie. Are you gonna watch me build today? Okay, Mr. Wolf. I have a lot of wolves around here. I have a spawner under this tree, I believe. I think it's this tree or that tree. There's a spawner that spawns wolves. Makes it look cool. Alright, so finish the frames right here. Now we're just gonna, we're gonna start building up the triangular roofing thing. So that'll look a bit funky. We'll do no, I don't want to do that. Just do that. And do it on all sides. I just love the location of this house. It's gonna look amazing once it's done in this little location, because once this whole place is filled up with houses everywhere, it's just gonna look bomb.com. This place is gonna be like, because I had an old world on here, and then it got corrupted We all were really, really sad because everybody lost their stuff. But now, since we've kind of restarted the map, we've been moving slower and putting a lot more time into what we do. Like, I've had this, just Feridicus, like this whole area. I made a lot of this stuff recently. I made that recently, the little tiny boat that's over here, this lake and that river, the trees and everything. I did that pretty recently. That's in the last, like, month or so. But then, like, all these this house, that house, this house is relatively new, but those houses, the mountains were the first thing I ever made here. Those were just like, yo, let's make some mountains, because mountains would look baller. So I made those, and that was probably about 2 months ago. I don't really know. I'll probably look, because I think I made that like a week. Like this house, this blacksmith I did a video on, I did that like a week after we had started the map or something. I don't really know. Or maybe it was like 2 weeks after. But yeah. Anyways, like trick is to move slow. Don't move too fast, or else you're just gonna mess something up. And then it's not gonna look good in the end. So I'm taking my time with this. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. I don't really see how I would not like it in the future, because everything kind of looks good after I add the detail. And if I don't like it, I'll just move on to something else, and I won't delete it because I love it like this. But yeah, let's keep going with this house. Okay, so we finished that. Now let's start putting in our roof. Our roof for this house. Let's just put these into place on all sides, because those are one thing to just quickly get out of the way easily and quickly. Alright, good. Alright, now we'll just start placing in the roofs are, I hate roofs. Or I like the way I make them, but they're just so they're so tedious. Roofs are so tedious, and they take a long time. I don't like that. They annoy me, but they take so long to make. Alright, so over here. See, like, I have to do all that just for 2, when the frames literally took like a minute and a half. Because it's the same thing, but these take a lot of placing, because of damn stair blocks. Damn stairs. I hate stairs. I love stairs, but you know what I mean. I hate placing them. They're annoying to place. Alright, we forgot to do this. Splam. Perfect. Now we gotta do it to this side. Splam. And then we gotta do this. Yeah, that's already in place. Over here. That's... Oh crap, we got this tree in the way. That's another problem sometimes. When you have a tree in the way, you kind of just don't want to like mess with it too much. You just want to break the necessary blocks in order to get in and fix it. Alright, there. Got that. Alright, perfect. Now let's connect this over here to this thing. And then do the flicky bit. And there we go. Flicky bits. Bam. Alright, sweet. So, there we have it. We have that. See, as you can see, it just looks like a nice house from this angle or something. Just walking along the pathway down towards the docks, and you got this little tiny, amazing looking house. So, okay, so we did that. Now all we gotta do is just go in under it and do these little things. Just those little things. Where am I? Bam. Splam, 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 splam. And then we'll have to fly over here and get under this one. You don't have to do this. I used to not do this, but I like the thicker style of roof, like the thick binding, for my new style and stuff. So I'll do that occasionally. Or not occasionally, I'll do that with everything now. But sometimes I won't. Sometimes I won't do it. But I prefer doing it because I like the thick style. Looks a lot cooler to me. Okay, so now we gotta do something. This is kind of a thing that I usually do. Okay, so we have the option to either have the binding, like you see how there's binding in the roof. We have the option to make it go like this or like this. And I'm thinking from the angle you're gonna be looking at it, I think if I do it like this, it'll look a lot better. Yeah, we'll do it on this end. Because, like, if you look at it from this way, and you could do it like this, but then again, that would be like that, and it'd look ugly, and you wouldn't really have much of a roof. So I usually only do it on one one angle side. Just looks a lot better. Alright. Okay, so we got all that in place. Now let's just quickly go ahead and place in our cobblestone wall pieces. Get those over with, because I like getting these out of the way. You only need so many. This might be a relatively long video, just because we're building a house. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, because I didn't have a tutorial. I'm just whipping away, going out my house. Alright, so now let's start placing in our oak wood inner lining. Alright, we'll do these first. Get these out of the way. We can do this. Get that out of the way. There we go. There we go. Bam. Bam. Alright, now we got that out of the way. Now we just gotta go like this. And then right here, a trick. When you have it like this, and you just place, that's what will happen with that wall. So, what you can do to counter that is place an upside down stair. And it won't do that. And it looks so much better. So let's, oh no. No. We want nice daytime right now. Go like that, go like that to get that out of the way. Alright, do that. Bang. Shblang. Is it thundering outside? I think it's thundering. I live in Florida, so there's a lot of rain here. A lot of rain. Alright, let's get out of here and see placing it in. Let's get out. Right, there we go. And just, no, I don't want to do that. And then, this is kind of going to be tricky. Or no, well, we just gotta do that. There we go. Do like that. And then just go across. Go across. And then go like this. Alright, looks pretty darn nice. If I do say so myself. Looks pretty damn nice. I'm really digging this house. I'll probably name it Shirts House, because I love the location. This house is the perfect location. Yeah. Usually how I do it is I just jam out some music and plug DJ and build a house, or turn on like the music you're listening to right now. Actually, I don't have it on, but I put it in post editing or in editing. I don't put it on during the recording. But the Garden Runescape soundtrack, because that sounds really good. Alright, so now, on to detailing the roof. I like to do this a lot. Actually, I can't do it there because I want a window. Actually, what are you actually looking at? Yeah, I'll go in there. But that's what I like to do. Sorry about that. My dad needed something. Okay, so what I did really quick was I just did the little detail thingamadoohickers. Like, over here I did them. Over here, I just did them, get them out of the way, so we can move on to the next thing in our, I'm at the stairs, so I'm a little bit out of breath, so we're gonna move into the next part. Let me just make sure I got everything done. I got all the walls in place, I got all that. Alright, now, let's move on to our next thing. So let's go grab some materials, and this is how I usually do it. I just fly around, just to make myself look at my other stuff. I just go around, and I grab the materials I need. So I'll just go around, grab some of this, grab some of that. We will grab, so we need those two, we need a door. I guess we could grab the chimney materials right now. We'll do that. Bam, bam. Now we need brick slabs. Alright, so we have all that. Now we have all the other things we need to complete the little house. So now what we need to do is pick a wall. A 3-wide wall. I think this wall. We'll have the chimney right here. So let's just get the chimney in place. And then we'll just build them up to about there. That's a good height. Matches that. Alright, we're just gonna break these blocks. Just build it up. Build it up. Whoop. Build it up. Perfect. Place in these upside down brick stairs. Oops. Upside down brick stairs. Boop. And down here. Boop. Boop. Alright, that looks good. Got that in place. We can also get rid of that now because we don't need those materials. And we can grab these because we need some leaves after we're done here. So let's figure out what do we want. We'll have the doorway right here. This will be the doorway. I haven't done a side doorway in a while. Yeah, this will be the doorway. What we need, I think we should do spruce floor for this house because all the other houses have oak floor. Let's make this one a bit different and do spruce. And my texture pack says pine. I'm going to be fixing that later. Also, one thing I can do is turn that down because I'm going to be breaking blocks now. That's going to be really, really loud. So I might have to raise my voice a little bit. We'll do the rest with world edit, actually. Make it faster. All right, there we go. Now let's get our windows in place. We can do that. We can do that. Bam, shblam, shblam. Over here, we can do that, and then we can do that. We can do a window like that. We can do a giant window. That actually looks really cool. All right, so over here, we can just do a normal circular window like that. Over here, let's do this. Actually, this will be a doorway. We could have a really nice garden back here. Ideas. Let them flow. We'll get rid of that. Bam, shblam, bam. Right here. Actually, no, this will be the entrance to the little garden. So this can be a window into the garden. This is gonna look sweet. Do that. Do that. That. Bam. And that. Alright, so that looks amazing. Oh, this house is going to be so good. It looks so good for this location. Just look at it. Just boop. Just a little house. Just a little house. And then back here, we'll have a really nice garden area. That can just be a back door. We'll just have that be a back door and maybe a fenced in. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But, yeah. Yeah, so, all right. So let's get that. We'll do that later with the insides. I'll do that off camera. Right now, we got to get the leaves in place because we got to have a bush. We'll have the... Oh, wait. I forgot about these. I forgot about these guys. Wait, does it look better without them? Nah, we need them. Let's get those in place. Bam. Then I don't need one right there because I don't really need one right there. Yeah, we can just leave that like that. Make it look fake. All right. Bang. Shblang. 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 Alright. And shblang. 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 And then over here. Shblang. And shblang. Bam. No. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. And there we go. Like that. Alright, perfect. So we finished that. The little outer ramp supporters. Thingamajiggies. Alright, now time to work on this thing with the bushes. So let's make one over here. We can make one over here. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. 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 And oh, let me down. And then drop it down. Ooh, that looks good. Walking out here. Got this right there. That looks awesome. Awesome. Alright, so that's one bush in place. And then we could have one. Ooh, we could have one climbing up the chimney right back here. We'll do that. We'll do that. Let's do. Do. And then do. Alright, so that looks pretty BA baller legit skills. I'm not even gonna lie here. I think that looks awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Let's get this in place. There. Yeah, that looks good. Dude, this looks so good. Walking into your little house. Oh, it looks so sweet. Looks amazing. Alright, well. I'm gonna go do some off-camera stuff, finish the insides, finish everything, maybe do a little outside thing. I don't really know. I'll do some stuff. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in just a second. Okay, so I finished the house, and I'm in love. This is my favorite house. As you can see, I was talking to Brycey Boy, who is also Rory. He joined the game, and I was like, bro, TP, I made the best house I've ever created. Hey, let me take you a little tour. All right, so interior. Nothing much right here. Just entrance. Got some cobwebs, no second floor, because this house is too small for it. But it's got this little flower. It's so amazing. And then over here, got this area, eating dinner, like a thing where you store all your maps, a little bucket. Got a carpet, and then I got this chair. Just little things, and I might add something over here, like a chest. Let's do that right now. Take a chest. Boop, boop. There we go. Actually, I could do this. Do that. And then we'll go like this. Let's get the chest. Let's go there. Bam. Boom. Interior. Done. Look at this. And then you walk out here. You got the yard. Got this shady tree. You got wolves. You got this pathway. Walk through here. I made this yard, and I'm in love with this yard. This is the greatest house scenery I've ever created in all of my life of building, I think, in my opinion. Just this yard and this little pathway. Get over here into this big yard. You got some peonies. You got the bush climbing up there. You got all the ferns around it. You got the little pathways. You got wolves. The wolves just add something to it. I like the wolves. And the trees and the oak tree and everything. And this little tiny gate, just a little tiny gate to get out of there. Oh my god, it's my favorite house I've ever created. So, let me wrap it up, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this Madrith Let's Build. I'm so happy with this house. This is my favorite house by far in a million years. I also completed the chimney. There's some fire down there. Oh. Yeah, well, anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, goodbye.